and how do we use this for accountability and for commitments as NGOs? Sam, you're based in Kenya, or you're working in Kenya?
We are working in Kenya. I'm not actually working with Kelly, but we do link up in Mombasa. Yeah, just a bit of background. We've been implementing, or we set up and established a coalition, a motorcycle safety coalition in Kenya. It's an FIA Foundation-led initiative. They're setting up a series of coalitions throughout the world. There's one in Mexico, there's one in Jamaica, there's a new one in Dominican Republic. We were the first in Kenya. And effectively, I think when we first sort of started that work, we were looking at the coalition as an accountability mechanism. We were, at the time, this was 2021, we were about to get the National Road Safety Action Plan in Kenya. We didn't actually get it until 2024, but at the time we thought we were going to get it earlier, and therefore the coalition was, our idea was that the coalition would be holding the government to account. And I think the key word with this whole thing is collaboration, really, and emboldening and empowering organizations to do exactly that, to put pressure on the government. The coalition itself includes the government. It's a multi-sectoral group. It's not against the government. It's not necessarily a pressure group, although sometimes it feels a little bit like a pressure group, but we're somewhere in the middle, and I think we're quite happy with where we are. We do hold the government to account regularly. The National Road Safety Action Plan, as I said, did materialize in Kenya in April 2024. And the coalition were very proud to have influenced the motorcycle safety elements there, most notably the objective to set up a helmet testing laboratory and address poor enforcement within the industry. What we see almost a year later with the Road Safety Action Plan is we see, I think, a set of bold objectives. I've seen other road safety strategies which have been a little bit fluffier in terms of objectives, but I think there are some bold ones from the NTSA in Kenya, but no timeframes, and we are and no sort of actually indicators to actually achieve those objectives. So we're a year into that process, and we're still to see sort of visible process. It's a 24 to 28 action plan. So absolutely, we need to measure the progress, but also obviously to measure the progress, we need those clear indicators. And I think the accountability mechanism, in this case the coalition, has to be a part of that process of developing those indicators, agreeing them with government, and supporting the achievement of those objectives, and meanwhile also sort of holding them to account. We're just waiting for the call from the NTSA to support.